Oh, I'm ThatguyLFS. Welcome. We're going to be running OutRun 2019. For those not aware, this is kind of like a spin-off game to the OutRun series. Um, just a quick introduction. This was originally going to be titled Die, and Sims at the last moment was given the rights to the OutRun title, and now it's an OutRun game. There's no Ferrari or anything. For licensing purposes, we're going to call this the Terrari Blaster Rosa. We're going to be driving a rocket here. Just quick introduction. Like I said, I'm ThatguyLFS. I am the world record holder for all the categories of this game. It sounds impressive, but there's maybe only 20 runners for this game. But I'm still going to hope to put on a good show for you guys. Hopefully, run like a sub 21:30 in-game time, which, funnily enough, will only be about like 15 minutes, just because the programmers for this game kind of messed up the timer for this. This was originally set to use real time on the Japanese version of the game. It was converted to PAL, which runs slower. They sped up the in-game timer to account for that. Or no, they slowed down the timer to account for that, and then sped the game back up and forgot to adjust the timer for the US version. So the timer runs about 20% faster. Let me just get my name in here. And we will start. So I'm gonna start here. The first stage is gonna be the Metropolis. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, we get a quick launch off the start by timing our start with the 3 yellow bars for our RPM meter here. First section here is going to be Tokyo. We're going to be trying to bounce off a lot of things in this run to maintain boost. You'll see a trick now, hopefully, if I can get this right. No, unfortunately I messed it up. You would bounce off this car here and maintain boost into the first corner. But unfortunately, now that I've messed up that trick, the spawns, these cars are ridiculous. I don't even know how to compare the traffic for this game. The best I can explain is that they want to be in your way at all times. And they're very trolly. So if you go to boost and a car is sitting in the middle lane, they'll act like they just missed their exit and move 2 lanes over just to clobber right into you. Alright. So we're already through Tokyo. We're about to go through the city dam coming up. At 121, see, because I messed up that trick, in-game time, you really want to be crossing that line about like a 115 or so. Like I said, these cars are just everywhere you want to be. And just to get a good time in this track, like I think I've heard it called Gear Gasha in OutRun. That does exist in this game, but you actually don't want to do it. It sounds like something you'd want to do, but when you're running Gear Gasha, you're losing your boost, your speed from your rocket boost. And this is kind of like, best I can explain it is, your boost, like, why aren't you boosting, like, why aren't you getting the boost ready, and why aren't you boosting now? That's how the times work in this game. Fortunately, we're having a pretty rough start here. I'd like to at least get one of these tricks done correctly for this first stage. Yeah, I see some of the people commentating. Oh, the far off year of 2019. This is how I wish it was. Give me my rocket car. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that this is New York City, by the way, according to the manual. Oh, okay, I had to stop. I wasn't gonna bounce off that in time to maintain boost again, but I didn't want to keep on having resets. Being awfully safe here, just because the start of this run was awful, at least according to me. We're already about to cross the line for the first stage. So normally, for the record run, this would be like 3:45, but I have a feeling this is going to be like 3:55 because we hit a lot of things here. In game, I want to say it's maybe like 2 minutes 45 seconds real time. Like this is going to move along real quick. This is a short game. $3:54.12, just like I thought. We're already ready to move on to the Temples and Ruins section of the game. Basically, this is all desert run, starting with the first section called Oasis. And something I tell you about this game, folks, I hate bridges. I hate them so much. Because, for whatever reason, in the far-off future of 2019, something is called as safety. So, you mess up your turn and you're falling off. And it's about 10 games in second loss to fall off a bridge. And then it's even more right. Let's see, which way is this guy going? Just like the guy said, no. A lot of blind corners, so you can't see where traffic is up ahead. That's already the end of the Oasis. The next section is going to be called the Western Dunes. And in case you haven't noticed, I've been braking right as the third turn light comes up. Turn sign comes up, excuse me. Just so you can time the boost at the exit of a corner. Oh, nice. Unfortunately, nothing was there to bounce off of. Let's see, there's going to be a jumper here so we can avoid some traffic. No traffic there that time, luckily. Big, long corner that hopefully I timed this boost to come out of. I did. Oh, just barely didn't make that. Immediately, that car shifted right in. The second boost was about to go off. Yeah, out too. They move fast. This is the Temple of Poseidon, and this area has some interesting quirk to it. There's two areas which are technically grass that you can just kind of drive off of. I don't know why. Maybe the programmer forgot to properly set the grass properties for this. That was very close. We almost ran right into the back of that guy. But you won't lose your boost for going off into the grass like this. But then the last section is around back. I'm not quite sure what was going on with the developers on that one. A bit of a brain fart by me driving off the road. Alright, next section coming up is the pyramids, and there's actually a secret route that I'm hoping to hit, which saves 30 seconds. I saw this off of a Japanese player that, I guess that runs about 15 years old at this point. For the camera to shift, turn left. I don't know how you would have ever guessed that was there. Just gonna have to pray that there's no car sitting in the middle lane in this, because all these corners are blind. Got lucky to bounce off that car there. What's interesting is that a lot of the secrets are in the Japanese manual, and I don't recall seeing them at all in the US manual when I was a kid. 450 is going to be my guess. 47 on the dot. Cool. Alright. Next section is going to be named Around the World, and we're starting with Italy. Probably the best music in the world for a good 30 seconds or so as this round starts. Best intro music. Out on that was most we got that resetting in like the car actually crashed as well. Sections are blank course, and you're gonna have to really guess where traffic's gonna be. Think of the world as having a car in your lane, because it gives you not really any chance to, hitting something. People supplying your hours and one shouldn't avoid anything. Where traffic is in this section here. Just like that. And you can't really hang out on the outside in that corner. You would have just hit millions of signs they put up. Traffic forces you to play your hand. Oh my goodness. Alright, we are in the South Pole now. There is a jump coming up, which saves a good 5 seconds in game time if I can hit it, but I see 2 cars up ahead, just waiting to stop me from getting it. There we go. Again, blind corner, you gotta guess. It's like giving someone giving you a pop quiz. True or false? Every seconds. Will the car turn? No. Yes. And you have to guess over and over and over. Alright, we're at the Mediterranean Sea. That's all going on. Hopefully we hit them all. I'm purposely ending boost early because I want to make sure I make it across this water, because otherwise we would have lost a ton of time just crossing that water at maybe 100 miles an hour. Which, funny enough, they messed up the speeds on this game too when they ported it. Because I think the top speed in the Japanese version It is 211 miles an hour. Around that is in kilometers. But I think they just slapped the good old mile per hour where the kilometers an hour was for the US version. So we're not actually doing 62. Coming corner is the sharpest corner of the game, the one that you actually have to brake for. You make it around it by hitting boost and doing a flip by hitting one of the signs and landing an upright. But it's very difficult and not really worth it unless you're doing single segment runs. And this is actually kind of good. Yeah, because of the giant hole we fall off of. But this is probably the best run of this run so far. And we're already at the end. I forgot to even mention that this was Hong Kong because I was so focused on this. This might actually be 5:49 is my guess. Feels weird to think in quick time. Oh, was I wrong? 6:02, and that was a 3:2. Just for the record, we're only 30 seconds off the record pace, which is more like 20 seconds. So we're doing good. I think we're gonna hit the sub 21:30 goal. Final stage is into the sunset. Now that I'm gonna hit goal, you know, I'm gonna crash off the very first here. We're gonna be going. Apparently, it's Yugoslavia. Somebody tell me if this actually looks like Yugoslavia. Whew. Oh, these cars make me nervous. Especially because they hang out like that. Fortunately, we lost our boost because we had to go on grass. But that wasn't so bad. Better than falling off the bridge. Upcoming is the Great Wall. This upcoming corner, I'm going to try and bounce off a tree to maintain boost, but it almost never happens. Oh, but it did happen, but I did it wrong. A lot of jumps over grasses in this stage, and sometimes a car will just be right in the way of a jump that you need to be at. Luckily that last one doesn't matter if you hit it or not. Oh, jeez. Threading the needle over and over. A reset? And up to the fast launch. That was lame. I call shenanigans on that one. Barely skipped past that one. Alright, let's hope I can hit this jump here and do one of the coolest tricks in the run. Okay, we're up here. I'm just gonna make it happen. Probably look pretty cool if you haven't seen this before. Just kinda shows like how much I've memorized this dang game. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. You're never making that last jump. That's a troll jump pad that they put there. Because if you hit it, you immediately fall off the upper bridge. I've never been up there. I guess you could hit it. There should be a 13.26 because that was like perfect. Got another secret route coming up. This is what is this? Submerged City. A little quick gear gosher right there just to make it over that final bit of water. And now all you do in this section is kind of pray that you hit nothing. That's it. You actually can't fall off this bridge. I don't know why, but this was set up with invisible walls. There's another section just like this on a off-beaten path, or a hidden path in this game that isn't set up with hidden walls. And you can fall off of, so I don't know why they did it specifically for that. It does look like a long way down. Maybe they couldn't program the drop correctly is my guess. Alright, we are in the night view. And this is the final section of the game. We're already, like I said, we're already done. This goal here, coming up, will be time. Which should be about 20-21 minutes real time, it's my guess. Let's hope there's no patrol car here like last year. No trolls. I'm gonna do the show-off flip. Basically, it doesn't cost me to do that. And that's the time. That was real fast. Let's see what this was. If this was like a 6:15 or lower, I mean that's sub 21:30. I've got a in-game timer that I've got set up that I'm waiting to see what this is. There's a 6:15.89, which is wow, sub 21 barely. It's a 20:59 for in-game time. So, like I said, that was a nice, short, quick game. It's very easy to pick up. I'd say it's very forgiving compared to the other OutRun games. If you have to put hands on this, just give it a shot. Like I said, like you saw me just hit basically everything in this game and just keep going. Leave the credits running, and I have to check the schedule to see who's, which would be. Wow, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pronounce that game name. Mamono Hunter Yoko. And I'm giving up on the rest of that name. Yeah, thank you for the GGs, guys. And like I said, a 20:59.33 in-game time. The record run is a 20:24 something. And so we're in real time, we were probably only off the record by about 15 seconds, which is pretty good in my opinion, especially when we had 2 resets. But PETA, I think we're done here, unless